Mortgage Guy here. Wanted to record a quick video talking about the worst kind of mortgage advice. Matt the Mortgage Guy here. Want to make a quick video talking about the worst type of refinance advice. Now, a lot of my ideas for my videos come from past clients give me a call, something I'm reading, something I'm listening to, and in this case, I was listening to a YouTube video that was given refinance advice that I think was not good. And so I wanted to make this video because I'd like folks to be able to get content on YouTube and the internet that's useful. And being that I'm in mortgage and I talk with people day in and day out, I feel like I have a pretty good finger on the pulse and give some good advice. So here's what I saw. It was a great real estate podcast. These folks knew a lot about real estate investing and they do a really good job with it. And so I subscribed to their channel. They gave some refinance advice. And here was my big problem with that, is it was rules for refinancing and a one-size-fits-all. If your rate goes down by X percent, you should refinance. If you're this scenario, you should refinance. And the problem with the one-size-fits-all and the rules for refinancing is that everybody's got a different scenario. And I have these conversations every single day where in order to really understand if a refinance is good for you, you have to talk to somebody, get a feel for your scenario. What happens a lot of times is I'm talking to somebody about their scenario, and through talking about it, they realize, you know what, I shouldn't be refinancing. Or they realize, you know what, yeah, this makes sense. And through talking to you about different options, whether it's a home equity line of credit or a cash out refinance or just a rate and term refinance, this is what's right for me based on my scenario. So this video that talked about, if your rate's gonna go down by 0.75%, you should refinance. You can't say that. Somebody who's got a $100,000 loan and is gonna sell their place in 18 months and move to Idaho, I'm never gonna advise them to refinance, even if the rate's going down 1 full percent. One, they're not gonna recoup the cost of the refinance when they sell it in 18 months. Two, the minimal savings for a small loan amount like that is just not gonna pencil. Whereas somebody who's got a $600,000 loan and their rate's gonna go down 0.5% per year on a $600,000 loan is $3,000 a year. It's $250 a month in savings. And according to this quote unquote rule for refinance, they weren't gonna go down in rate 0.75, so they shouldn't refinance. Well, you've got a $600,000 loan and you're planning on staying in that house for at least, the foreseeable future, 3, 5, 7 years. Saving $3,000 a year in interest by going down 0.5% makes all the sense in the world. And it's something I would recommend. So today's video is basically to say there's no set rules that say you should refinance because of X or you shouldn't because of X. What you really should do is, if you're thinking about it and you've got an idea, well, I've got $25,000 in credit card debt and maybe I should do a cash out refinance to consolidate all of that, have one fixed rate payment with my mortgage. What you need to do is call somebody and talk through it and figure out whether it makes sense for you and your specific scenario. There's stuff all day long, which on paper, the math says one thing, but then you talk to somebody, hey, I don't want to get a home equity line of credit because I don't want a variable rate second. I'd rather have one mortgage, do a cash out refinance, have a fixed payment that I know is not going to change, even when sometimes the math will say, your current mortgage plus this HELOC makes more, math sense than one cash out refinance. For some people, the math and whatnot isn't as important as lifestyle and what makes them comfortable and things of that nature. So advice of the day, reach out to a mortgage professional if you're thinking about refinancing, talk through your scenario and get some good, honest feedback and advice on whether or not the refinance is right for you. Thanks. Talk to you soon.